Murray doesn't have, like, a sneak attack Oko move anymore, does he? I don't know why they made it where Murray can't, like, one-shot people in this game. It's very strange, or I just don't remember how to do it, one or the other. Alright, Murray's mission is way on over here, where I'm pretty certain I've already gotten, like... I feel like this area is the most away from everything else won, so I've already sweeped it pretty thoroughly for bottles.
Alright, thanks to the bug in Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling, but first, we're going to have to catch it, and we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw, and Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen, Wildman Wiesner, Frenchy Lestage, and Red-Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red-Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
I could be remembering wrong. I'm pretty sure we do this mission and get these 3 keys, and then there's another mission after it that is the final mission. Or this mission immediately leads into the final mission. But I'm hoping there's another mission after this one that is the final mission, so in between this mission and the last one, we can hopefully find those last 2 bottles.
Alright, listen up, you flea bags. This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, excepting if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger, Murray! Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant, may he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyote!
Let's go. Thank you for following, Chaos Wancho. Much appreciated. Hey, I want whatever shiny object you have. Murray is so much slower at shaking loot in this game, too. Come here. Hurry, before your other friends get over here. Oh, we only gotta beat 20 dingoes? No problem. Hey! Deputy badge. They are about to catch these hands. You are right. Get catching, you stupid dingoes. Arr! Why would you bring your valuables with you into this fight? Who told you this was a good idea? Don't hit me while I'm stealing money from your fellow competitors, you cowards. Someone has just subbed, I believe? I really need to get a unique sub sound. I need to get on that. Ow. Come here. Oh, we got plenty of health. May Shadow, thank you. Ah, dang it. Whatever. May Shadow, thank you so much for subbing for 5 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. Continue to enjoy your emotes and no ads, etc., etc. It is greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. You're only 1 month away from the next sub badge. Second to last one. Please just let me steal this guy's... Oh. I just want all of your money. Is that so much to ask? No, I'm so close. Please. Ah, he's done it. It was a 5 hundo. Let's go. Does Murray have pants on? No, Murray doesn't wear pants. He ain't got time for that. He's too busy. You're out. Bum, bum. One more kill, I think? Yeah, one more. It's just you, bud. You okay there? No, he's not?
Sweet sassafras! It looks like we got ourselves a contender, and he's earned the right to face the champ. So, without further ado, in this corner, weighing too much to mention, the Horned Heavyweight, the battling beefcake. He puts the bull in bully. Your defending champion, Wildman!
What a name. Are you still bringing in more dingoes, you coward? Come here, punk. Let's go. Ow. I want your shiny object. But I don't think I can make it happen. Get that guy out of here. That guy was the threat. Dude, you're already almost dead. You suck at this. Oh, I'm already almost dead.
Nobody sucker punches the Murray.
Yo, Fred Marsky.
TKO! You got it, Murray. Now get the key.
He's done it.
Be careful, Sly. This race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're going to move fast enough is to use that ball. You're going to need to stay on it the whole race.
I'm on it.
Not a problem, because you know,
Don't say it.
that's how I roll.
Why would you say that? I don't understand how the chain is not connected to the ball. It doesn't make any sense.
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
Picking pockets is a lot easier. Left. I got this. No worries. Hey, bud, how's it going there? I know, Bentley. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Even my tail is tired.
Your tail is tired?
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison?
Like, I don't have a tail, so I wouldn't know, but I feel like it's not an appendage that should get tired. How did that one small gecko hitting this giant steel iron ball affect it in any way? Ba-na-na-na.
Now.
Yo, we're killing it.
Get your back into it.
I'm putting my back into it. Well, now I'm not actually. It's mostly entirely my legs doing all the work here.
You better get on the ball, Sly.
You better mind your own business, Bentley.
Concentrate it just a little further.
Yeah, I know, I'm killing it. I don't need your backseat driving.
Ready.
I know what I'm doing. Look, I've already done it. I'm amazing.
Finish line.
What a child.
Excellent. You got the key, Sly. Now scram.
Oh, now that's some fine shooting right there. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like this year's champion is gonna be... Wait, hold everything. We got ourselves a latecomer. Let's see what this pretty little lady has got.
Well, what have we here? Little lady, I know you can't be here to shoot, because there ain't even no man around these parts can stand up to me.
I see what you mean. I can barely stand you myself. But if you're scared of losing, I understand.
Well, I just won the competition, so you're too late. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You just go right ahead, sweet thing. If you can beat my score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Ay, this guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice.
All right, I'll take your wager. But you better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
All right, well. It's fine because it's, oh, I can't use L1 during this. Got it. It's fine because it's back during the friggin' 1800s, etc.
Just have to keep my focus.
It's easy. What could go wrong?
The only thing this coop will be kissing is that trophy. Goodbye.
I didn't even mean to hit the
Wipe
coop.
the grin off this clown's face.
Oh, hello.
This guy's in for an unpleasant surprise.
Got him. Got him again. I'm mostly trying to focus on, like, the Cooper things now. Gotta watch for the vulture. I was about to say, does it make, like, a music cue or something? Indeed it does.
I could do this left-handed.
What the? Oh, this ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red-Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita. Now grab that key.
It's very, like, on pace for the timeline that we're in. For a guy to be like, a girl can shoot? Magic. Hey, we've done it. Job complete. 5-pointer is toothpick? No, it wasn't. It was a Cooper. The 5-pointer was a Cooper, definitely. Why would in Toothpick's, like, parade games, why would he make something you're supposed to shoot himself? That doesn't sound like Toothpick at all.
Now, boys, I know
Alright, so we've got to find these last 2 bottles. Oh, the Fists of Flame! I love the Fists of Flame. Alright, thankfully the last mission is started by Sly. I did want to get into episode 3 and make some progress on it today. It shouldn't take us more than like 20 minutes to do the final mission, so it just comes down to how long it takes us to find these bottles. Because your boy has no idea where to look. They've got to be like in the center somewhere, I think. Where in the center, you may ask? Oh, I have no earthly idea. But we're only missing 2 of them. There's also an extra layer of difficulty to this, because in this game, I remember when they were talking about this game back when it was being made, is they tried to add a 3rd level to it, because like the old Sly Cooper games were like, you have the ground level, and then you have the rooftops. And then when they were making this game, they were like, we tried to go one step further. We wanted to make a ground level, the rooftops, and then like the rooftops of the rooftops. So there are like 3 layers to the area. Is that the mission? Or is... No, it's the safe, yeah. Bow, bow, now. Is there a way to, like, open a map? There is, isn't there? Yeah, okay, let me look at, like, the map. Where... How do you... There we go. Where have I, like, not looked? I think it's somewhere inside the train tracks. Yes, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Encore does release on January 17th. That is correct. I'm going to be playing a day of release. I think it's got to be in the tracks somewhere, but I honestly just have no idea where, man. Like, where could it be that I haven't looked already? Clearly, they got to be somewhere, because there are 2 left, and I've beaten this game before and gotten them all, so I know they're somewhere. I found them once in my life. I just can't remember where. I've only played Sly 4, I think, maybe twice? Once on my own when it first came out, and then once on my channel, because I wasn't able to... I don't think I was even doing YouTube when it first came out, because it came out in, like, 2013, right? Or if I was doing YouTube at the time, I probably didn't have a capture card yet. Because I did YouTube for like a year or maybe even 2 years without a capture card, so I only did PC stuff. That was way back in the day. Now I mostly only do capture card stuff. I know there's one bottle that's like inside a barn and you have to jump up the barn, but I think we already got that one because it was one of the like first ones I got because I was like, oh, I always remember this one. Your boy really has no idea where to even look. I have also heard that apparently there's like some big Persona 5 Royal news coming out like next week, I think, or maybe even the end of this week. saying like, hey, they haven't confirmed it, but there's like a huge chance that they're gonna be like, the release date is so-and-so. That is, excuse you. I was in the middle of pickpocketing you. There is a large chance of that happening. It's a 500, I think. It is. Yes, I'm very excited for that. Does anyone remember the exact date of when that's supposed to happen? I think it's like December 4th or something, isn't it? I think it was in December, but maybe it's at the end of November, rather. Either way, I'm just excited to know it'll be happening soon. So many 500s. Like, game, I appreciate it, but could you just give me the bottles instead? Because I am, like, completely at a loss of where to look. Maybe I've got it backwards and they are, like, outside instead of in the inner area. And that's what's screwing me, is I keep focusing on looking on the inside. But actually, it's like, nah, dude, they're, like, off on the outskirts. I mean, it's possible. I doubt it, but it's possible. I'm gonna look over down here again. I am super pumped to play Persona 5 The Royal again. I'm very excited to see what they've done differently with Akechi, especially, because I ended up really liking Akechi by the end of the game. And honestly, what I'm probably most pumped about it is, like, I'm super excited to play it again, and I'm going to love every second of getting to do that playthrough. But I'm really excited because Slyro and Michael are both planning to buy it, like, pretty much as soon as it releases. As far as I'm aware. They might not buy it, like, day of release, but both of them have, like, they are both under the, they both said that they are planning to get the game, like, pretty soon after it's out. Michael, I know Michael, he'll probably get it, like, day of release. Sly might wait a week or two or something, because he normally is not as, he's not as much of a, he's more into anime than he is video games. Whereas Michael's kind of like in the middle. He's kind of equally into video games and into anime, and then I'm definitely more into video games than I am into anime. Although I greatly enjoy both. Slyro also enjoys video games and anime, but he's very, very much more like, he would rather spend his time watching a new anime, even if he doesn't know if it's any good or not, than he would trying to play a new video game. That dude almost exclusively plays, like, Fire Emblem and Pokemon games. And then he played, like, the first 2 Kingdom Hearts, and he and Michael both, ended up taking a long hiatus from Kingdom Hearts, but hopefully they'll eventually get back to it. Because they were enjoying the games, they're long games, and they ended up wanting to do other stuff. Oh, but I can't wait for them to play Persona 5 The Royal. I think it'll be right up both of their alleys, because it's incredibly anime, and also it's a turn-based RPG with Monster Collection. So, you know, both of them are Pokemon fans, so they'll fit right into it. Cass, how do you go fishing in Persona 5? You have to go to the fishing area in Persona 5, and I don't remember if you can only do it during the day, or maybe you can do it during day and night. I honestly don't remember. It's been a long while. I'm not messing with the music settings or turning up the sound effects, because I've already been over this. It's not that the bottles aren't loud enough, it's that you don't hear the bottles unless you're right up on top of them. Like, you've got to be right next to these bottles to be able to hear them. The sound effect settings have nothing to do with that. There's definitely a 0% chance that Persona 5 The Royal has any kind of online co-op. There's, like, no reason for that to exist in Persona 5, and also, like, I cannot even think of any way to do that in a way that matters. Like, there's no kind of co-op thing you can do in that game. Like, not every game needs to have some kind of co-op feature. Some games are just meant to be solo, and that's the end of that. What was that? Yo, I'm about to, like, look up where these bottles are, because I actually, like, have no clue. I actually remember now that while I love that they brought bottles back, like, bottles are way more annoying in this game than they are in the first Sly and the second Sly. Because this game is just so much... It's so insanely bigger. And they didn't really do anything to compensate for that with bottles. Like, bottles weren't super easy to find, but they weren't super difficult to find in Sly 1 and 2. I thought I saw a bottle in the distance, but it was something else. In this game, it's like bottles are way more difficult to find because it's just like... It's hard to, like, find them in such a large area because they're so small and barely make any noise in this game. It's so much more of a hassle. Honestly, I kind of wish that they had just not put bottles back in at this point, because this is ridiculous. How hard it is just to find 2 of them. It's a little much. I'm going to try and look up something that'll help me find this. Because I have no clue. And I'd rather not do it off screen.